5 fragrances that are perfect for a tropical vacation. Now, whenever we think of the tropics, we think of citrus, we think of fruits, we think of getting away, we think of being on vacation, all of our stress is alleviated. We think of just being in a better, more calming, more soothing frame of mind, kind of just leaving our worries at the back door and focusing on something positive and optimistic. And all of these fragrances just remind me of being on a tropical vacation, and I personally cannot get enough of any of them. And there's so many beautiful, beautiful fragrances in this video, and I hope you have the opportunity to try some of these. Now, here's the thing. Before I dive into the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and if you love smelling your best, please hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would truly, truly mean a lot to me. And it also goes without saying that if you want to sample most of these fragrances, you may do so at ScentSplit. ScentSplit.com has some incredible offers. You can get a sample, a full-size bottle, if you wish, decants of some of your favorite fragrances. And here's the thing, I don't even know if ScentSplit carries all 5 of the fragrances in this list. They at least have 3 out of the 5, but I didn't want to curate this list based off of what they carry. I wanted to curate this list based off of what I love and what I like and what I purchased and what I enjoy. And if they happen to carry it, then that's a bonus. I wanted this to be an honest list for my subscribers. So these are 5 incredible tropical fragrances suitable for a tropical getaway or a tropical vacation. So first one I want to talk about is this sweet banana fragrance. Now, this is going to be probably one of the more unconventional ones, and it does kind of remind me of gelato. And this one by Profumo di Firenze is called Bontalente. This is such a beautiful Italian brand, and they have so many, it's based out of Florence, obviously, and this is such a beautiful, tropical, sweet, fruity fragrance. The banana in here is so well done. And what I like about this one is that the banana doesn't smell like one of those little banana candies that you get in like that 25-cent dispenser. You know what I'm talking about. They used to have them at this one barber shop that my grandfather used to take me to, God rest his soul. And I'd put in a quarter and turn it, and then you get all these little candies. I know there's a name for it. So if you know the name, drop the comment down below. But this is a more realistic banana. It's not overly sugary, but you have this smooth vanilla. It kind of reminds me of a banana split. Coincidentally, banana splits are also a type of ice cream that I used to consume in summers in my youth. And so for that, this is very sentimental for me. Bontalente by Profumo di Firenze. And I know this is like one of the more underrated fragrances out there. So please get yourself a sample of this one if you can. Again, not sure if ScentSplit carries it. If they do, that's a bonus. If not, then, you know, I'm sure you can look around online and you'll be able to find it somewhere. Again, I don't really care where you sample it or where you buy it. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just trying to make some fun content for the people who care enough to watch these videos. I love you. So the next one I want to talk about, oh man, this one is so good. This one is Melon Osmanthus. And I speak about this fragrance on my channel so often. It's getting gross. I love this brand. They have so many incredible fragrances. And then they have 2 new ones that I look forward to covering on the channel very soon as well. They're called Kingside and Queenside. And by that alone, you should probably already know what brand it is. And of course, there's a gap here on my shelf. It's none other than, and I'm always about to call it Jadoub, but Jadoub is their pomegranate offering. I always get it confused. This one is called Counterplay. I love that it's tropical, but it's also quite floral. So it's like a tropical fruity fragrance that conveys elegance. A lot of them are very fun, very lighthearted. A lot of them just give you so much of that fruity cocktail, like Erba Pura by Xerjoff. That honorable mention goes to Erba Pura, right? And then, of course, you can also include Al Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition, which smells very similar. There are a lot of, or even Dahab by Kajal. There's so many fragrances that fall within that line. And so I was trying to kind of switch things up a little bit in this video. I didn't want to give you anything that you would expect. I wanted to diversify it a bit just to give it that element of interest, right? The next one I want to talk about, oh man, I love this one. So this one is a creamy fig fragrance. And this one is I'm going to be honest with you, it reminds me of something that Canton Biche would make. If you've tried Labo, not Lamo, Labo Paradise Garden, that sort of creamy fig vibe that's in there, this one kind of falls in line with that. It is one of those trending DNAs that a lot of people are employing, but this one is done so incredibly well. And it's such a creamy, almost lactonic fig/coconut fragrance. And this summer, forget about it. I've been traveling with this one. I took it on several trips. This one is amazing. By Goldfield Banks. This one is called Mystic Bliss. Now, here's the thing. For the summer, you can also really enjoy Bohemian Lime, but that's going to be very citrus heavy. You can enjoy Pacific Rock Flower, but that's going to be very peony heavy. You can enjoy Pacific Rock Moss. That's going to be a bit feminine leaning. But none of those convey a tropical essence. And all of these are this beautiful tropical getaway or tropical paradise types of fragrances. And I mean, if you trust me in what I have to say, I think it would behoove you to try these fragrances. The next one I want to talk about, and again, this is a brand new release, and I could have included Dahab. I think Dahab is incredible, but I went with this one just because it is so juicy. It's so fruity. There's pineapple, there's coconut, there's a little bit of violet. You have some other assorted fruits in there as well. Benzoin resin, a hint of sweetness in the dry down, presumably vanilla or tonka bean, but there's something really creamy and sweet and delightful and playful. This is not a very serious fragrance. So if you're looking for elegant, if you're looking for serious, if you're looking for mysterious, if you're looking for chic, this is none of those. But if you're looking for something youthful, something fun, something happy-go-lucky, something playful, also perhaps something a bit flirtatious, I think this is the way to go. So this one by Kajal is the brand new Colada. Beautiful fragrance. When I tell you Colada is a gem of a fragrance, you have to try this fragrance like yesterday. If you're telling me you like pineapple and coconut and you haven't tried Colada, this is going to be the new Pina Colada fragrance. And I'm going to be honest with you. For many, many years, the established narrative on this platform and many other platforms is that Virgin Island Water by Creed was the benchmark Pina Colada fragrance. And it has the lime and the coconut, and that's wonderful and all. That's no longer. Colada by Kajal is the new benchmark Pina Colada fragrance. Please take my word for it. When you try it, and if you actually have a mocktail or whatever in front of you and you do a side-by-side, which I haven't done, but I've consumed enough Pina Coladas in my lifetime to know what they smell like, this one is number one. Now let's talk about the actual number one on this list. By the way, all of these are incredible. They're in no particular order, but I do have an honorable mention. There is a fragrance that I've been enjoying so much as of late, and it's called Leisure in Paradise by Simone Andreoli. Italian brand once again. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I have been wearing that one so much, and I actually did myself a huge disservice because I wore it like a week and a half straight back in May, in the second week of May, because I had an event in New York, and this was one of the brands that was represented at that event, and I just got hooked on it, and I wore it for like a week and a half straight in the second week of May, and I just can't wear it anymore. It's so bad. I think once I forget about it, I'll be able to eventually go back to it because it's such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. But this one is very fruity, it's tropical, I think there's pineapple, I think there's a hint of rum, so it's juicy, it's saccharine, it's spicy, it's boozy. This one has been around for some time, and I know there's such a huge, huge, huge established fan base, not just for this fragrance, but for this brand as well. And I am telling you right now, if you haven't tried this one, and I know there's so many wonderful offerings from this brand, but truly, this is one that you must try because it has so many beautiful facets to it. It's boozy, it's sweet, it's tropical. You're going on a tropical getaway. This fragrance better be coming with you. This one by Juicebox is called Karaoka Heart. Beautiful aesthetic for these presentations as well. You have the cap that looks like a vinyl record. Each song has an associated playlist with it. I think this one is inspired by Bossa Nova. That's the genre that inspired the creation of this fragrance. Anyway, these are beautiful fragrances, all fit for a tropical getaway. And they're all totally unisex. So, you don't have to worry about, is it going to be masculine leaning? Is it going to be feminine leaning? I can confidently and comfortably say that all of these are directly down the middle, perfectly androgynous. So the gentlemen can enjoy these, the ladies can enjoy these. Again, like, is a pina colada only for women? Is it only for men? So you can really enjoy these fragrances, and I really hope you have the opportunity to pick them up. You can sample them at ScentSplit, as I said. I think for the most part, they should definitely have this one. They should have this one. They should have this one. And I'm very confident that they have this one. This one is brand new, so they probably don't have, but I think Perfumology carries Kajal. So I trust that you're going to do your due diligence and you're going to research them and you're going to find the appropriate retailers and services that will allow you to sample or purchase these fragrances. But all 5 of these are amazing for a tropical getaway. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you took something of value from today's episode. And of course, as I always say, if you did, please do consider supporting this channel. It's absolutely free and it helps me tremendously if you could just hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. It triggers the algorithm favorably and my videos will get pushed out to more people. So I'll be able to share this passion and this hobby with more people on the platform. So thank you again so much for watching. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.